Hello, my lovely family and friends, and warm welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well by God's grace. I'm doing fantastically well. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. And to all my existing subscribers, you're all welcome once again. Okay, so today, as you can see, I want to share with you this Fetri Detsi, and it's oilless. Okay, so yeah, before I get into it, please take this moment to like this video, and if you haven't subscribed, new viewers, please consider subscribing, and you will enjoy this channel very, very much. I promise you that. Okay, so let's get right into this video. So for this recipe, we're going to be using some ayoyo leaves, which are molachai leaves or jute leaves, or some people also call it molokai leaves. Okay, so what I'm doing is sometimes you can just rip it apart, or you can just slice them with your knife on a chopping board. So that's what I'm doing, because this batch is the leaves are quite big, and ripping it apart with your hands was quite, difficult. Not difficult, but tedious. Not tedious, but it was annoying. So I just had to use my knife to slice it. Okay, so yeah, so the next stage is to wash this, and what I do is I add some water, and then I sprinkle some salt on it, and then I'll mix it round, and then I'll leave it there. Okay, I'll let it sit, and later on I'll rinse it before it goes into the okra. So that's how I treat my leaves. Okay, so here we go through our protein. Okay, if I can say that. So I have some willy, some crabs, I have a little bit of aquabi to give it that dry fish flavor, I have mackerel, and I have some fresh shrimps. Here is my abobi. Okay, Fetri Detsi is not complete without abobi. Okay, so I have my shallot that I have diced, I have some green chilies, I have some ginger that I've grated, and then I have my spices. This is widiaba, aniseed, which is in kitten, and some vegetable bouillon. Okay, so this is the onions, some of the shallot, and my chili that I have chopped. Here are my okra, which I've already chopped. Okay, so yes, I have some more chilies just for garnishing, and I have some garden eggs that I have quartered. Okay, so my spices is going onto my meat. Okay, and I'm using beef as well, and I've added my shallot. I'll add a little bit of water. Okay, and then I'll add my akwebi and my wele. Wele is very, very tough, and you need to cook it, pre-cook it, but I'm not going to. This is not that hard. So here is my chopped chili and some of the shallot. Okay, and also I'm adding my ginger. I'll add the rest of the ginger to my okra to cook. So I'm giving it a stir, and then I'll add some salt, okay, to season. Okay, so because you need salt, as I always say, always salt season your meats, okay, at the beginning, so that it tastes nice and succulent at the end. Okay, yeah, I'll stir it, and then add a little bit water. Okay, yes, and then I'll add my garden eggs, because I want the garden eggs to cook. If otherwise, I don't want raw garden eggs. Okay, so yeah, I'll cover it and for it to simmer. And whilst that is simmering, I'll add my okra to my saucepan, add the rest of the shallot, then I'll add the rest of the ginger. Okay, and I'll add a little bit of water, and not a little bit, but some water, and then I'll add some vegetable bouillon to season this okra. Okay, we need to make this okra super delicious. Okay, yeah, you can use Maggi cube if you want. In Ghana, that's what we normally use Maggi cube. Any Maggi seasoning of your choice will do. Okay, so yes, I'm going to give it a stir. As you can see, the spices in this, I'm adding bicarbonate of soda to my okra. Okay, to help it, to make it more slimy. Me, Kuma they say telephone wire. Okay, so yeah, I'm giving it a stir, and then I'll move it back to the other hob because it's kind of low, and I wanted it to boil fast as my meat was cooking. Okay, so yeah, I've swapped it. As you can see, I'm swapping business being crazy. Yeah, and I'm stirring my meat and making sure that it's okay. So I'm going to add my Abobi. Okay, so Abobi has got a very strong, delicious flavor. That is why, as I was trying to say earlier, you don't add a lot of spices to this kind of soup, okay? Because otherwise you just spoil it. You just, you dilute it, or not dilute it, but like you overcomplicate it and it won't taste as nice. Okay, so I'm adding a bit more salt because yeah, tasted it and it wasn't to scratch to my preferred taste. Okay, so yeah, so you have to take it easy. Okay, go easy on the seasoning, just a little bit. Okay, to give it because you've got strong flavors in here. Have the akwebi, the dry fish. Okay, which is going to give it a very nice flavor. Okay, so as you can see, my okra is almost there. You don't have to cook the okra for it to cook completely. Otherwise, when you add it to the pot of meat, it's just well, depending on the kind of okra. I'm adding my leaves now. Okay, my jute leaf, my ademe or ayoyo. Okay, just you know it's very healthy, I tell you, and we are eating healthy. Okay, yeah, so you give it a stir and like make sure everything incorporates nicely. Okay, then we add it. So as I said, when you are outside Ghana, the okra there is not as tough as the one we have in Ghana. Okay, so yeah, as soon as it boils, you just stop cooking it. Otherwise, it disintegrates and then I poto like I had to say it's mashed up. Okay, so I've added the rest of my protein, which my fish and my crabs and all the rest. Okay, so I'm adding it now so that yeah, the concentrated flavor around my meat will all seep into the meat and to make it even more delicious. Okay, I'm adding a bit more water because it's Okrosoup. Okay, so it has to be watery. What I always say, whenever you're making Okrosoup, what you should have at the back of your mind is you're making soup and then you add your okra, so it has to be watery. Okra stew is you make stew, then you add the okra, and it is more like stew. So it's not as runny. So that's the difference between okra stew and okra soup. In Ghana, in Nigeria, it could be anything because they call soup stews soup. So yeah, it could be. Sometimes it's confusing, but yeah, they do understand it. They know how they do their things. They are great. Anyway, so yeah, I've added my okra and I'm giving a stir. And wow, eh, just say, this is Fetri Detsi. Yeah, look at how the shrimps, I say, ubroni, hey, Charlie. The soup was nice. So this soup, the Abobi is crazy. I tell you, always add Abobi to your Okrosoup. So yeah, so I'm serving this okra with my millet banku. Oh, you didn't see that coming, did you? Millet banku. It will be my next FNC upload. Look out for it, okay? I know some of you have asked for the recipe for the millet flour, but trust me, I am bringing it to you very, very soon, okay? I am putting it together. It's kind of giving me a little bit problems here and there, but yeah, so that is our soup done, and it was very, very delicious. Trust me. You can pair it with banku, gari, kenke, anything really. Me crampo, but you miss a sanom no sa, but one I'm in Kruman me they want to me share. So this was really delicious, and I'm very, very grateful to you all for coming and for watching, and I really do appreciate. I hope you give this a try, and please don't forget to like this video if you haven't already, and please do subscribe if you haven't. Okay, and thank you very much. God bless you for coming to support me, and I would definitely see you in the next one. Bye.